My name is Glendora Homer, and I'm a Southern Paiute from here at the Kaibab Reservation. Throughout my life, I was been given two Indian names. You know, as most people, Indian people do, they get names at different times of their life. I had a childhood name. Later in my life, I was given another name, but I would rather not say them. I live at Eagle Mountain Village. That's near Fredonia, and that's probably almost 14 miles from here. So we have like four villages, and I live towards the east part of the reservation. I was born in St. George, Utah. I'm part Chivowit. I was part Chivowits, that band there, because my mother was from there, and my grandmother lived here. I was raised by my great-grandmother and my grandmother, so I lived on this reservation.
My name is Charlie Bullets. Tribal affiliation is Southern Paiute, Kaibab Band of Paiute Indians. I live on the Kaibab Paiute Indian Reservation in northern Arizona, along the Utah-Arizona border. I was born in St. George, Utah.
I've always heard about Rainbow Bridge, but I never heard too much said about it, but I'd always heard it was out there at Paiute Mountain. You know, they call it Navajo Mountain today, but in the old days, you know, that was San Juan Paiute territory. It still is today, but they named it Navajo Mountain, probably because all the Navajos moved into that area, you know. But the San Juans, or the Paiutes that live there, the San Juan Band.
What is the name of Rainbow Bridge in your native language?
Parukovich.
Does that have a translated into English?
If you translate it into English, it's like saying water that's under. Water under. And you know, when the rainbow comes out, there's usually the rain has fallen under. You know, so that's what it means.
Have you been to Rainbow Bridge?
I went to Rainbow Bridge last year.
What was your experience like?
Oh, it was good. It was good. We went all the way up. We felt like tourists going up there, seeing all the beautiful rock formations, and it was wonderful to see that bridge, rainbow that that I'd heard about. It was beautiful. It was awesome because there was the mountain behind it.
My first impression, there wasn't hardly anybody there when we were there, just maybe four tourists at the time. The hike up to it is really nice. I mean, the boat ride was nice too, but my first impression of it was, you know, the way the rock looked with the background of Paiute Mountain in the distance, and how you know, the site would be considered really magnificent because of the way the rock goes over the canyon, connects kind of like the two canyons together. But I think the closer you get to it, the more a humbleness comes across you, because you know, this thing is way older than I am, way older than anybody is.
We ate there, but before we ate, I and Javine decided, you know, we need to make an offering here. We need to, you know, thank the mountain, and, you know, and the Rainbow Bridge there. And so we went over there before the bridge, and Javine sang a song, you know, to the bridge and to the earth. And I did the offering, the 4 directions for, you know, the land there, for that mountain, you know, for allowing us to be there. Thank the Creator, you know, for that Rainbow Bridge there. So for us, it was very, give us chills. You know, we felt good being there. We felt good seeing it, you know, and it was an awesome creation of the Creator. I think that bridge needs to be protected. I don't think anyone should try to drill into it. I think they should just leave it alone. No one should try to climb it. You know, it's one of the Creator's, you know, wonders, one of the beautiful things that He created, and it shouldn't be tampered with. It needs to be left alone. If it comes down on its own, it comes down on its own, but shouldn't be caused by man's abuse. You know, we have too much of that already, you know, going on. So it should be left alone. It should be respected. There's that nice Paiute mountain there behind it, sacred mountain, you know, looking down upon that bridge and the waters there. I think all that needs to be taken care of. It all needs to be respected.
Enjoy its wonder, its awe and its beauty of being a natural formation. You know, there wasn't cavemen on that rock carving it, you know. And it also shows us how things around us in the environment we live in change, you know, into different forms, different shapes. All of us are all born differently, thank God, you know, but it's that little aspect of Rainbow Bridge compared to seeing an ice sculpture of it, you know, being natural in a form like that. But it's one of those sites, like you said, the journey is well worth it in actually observing it, because it's like being able to take a river trip. Not many people are as privileged to take a river trip down the Grand Canyon, and not many people are as privileged to see Rainbow Bridge in person and experience actually the height of it when you're standing not underneath it but right by it, when you're standing next to it.